Hello, Virgo. Happy New Year 2026. All right, let's get into your collective reading, shall we, darlings? Oh, this is going to be for all the Virgos out here. God has blessed this reading, and you know what? I don't have a particular format. We're just going to see what cards come out, and we're going to read them as like that. Okay, so yeah, you apply it to your status, to your circumstance and situations. 2026, we will get us some fortune messages that will, kind of confirm and elaborate a little bit on the tarot cards. So let's see what it is. Ooh, Six of Wands. We like that. You got some victory in 2026 early on too. Something that you fought for and you won. Virgo, I don't think it was easy. Look at that. The sun here, which is, the happiest card of the whole deck. I see the moon here trying to peek out. But I feel like, this is some kind of victory that you get and you just feel like on top of the world. You feel very happy, feel very vindicated. This could be in your career. This could be in love. Maybe you're trying for a baby and finally pregnant, whether it's you or your partner. But this is just something that makes you feel real, that childlike happiness. You know how kids get happy over the smallest little things, It could be a kiss or a little toy of wrapping paper that you give them, and they're so excited. They just get so happy, and it's almost like, oh my gosh, please calm down. I don't want you to hurt yourself, little baby. But it's something like that for you, Virgo, where it's like, people are recognizing you, they're appreciating you, they're happy for you and rooting for you and cheering for you, and just like, we saw what it took for you to get this victory, and we know it wasn't easy, and we are just saluting you because you were thorough. You took it from the beginning all the way to the end, and it wasn't easy. We know that, but if anybody deserved to win, if anybody deserved to get it, it was you. So people are very much so on your bandwagon. Even people who you might not have thought were supporting you, you'll realize they were or they are. So it's nice because, you work for something so hard and you get it, and people are genuinely, and you're happy for you too. It's like, oh, it wasn't in vain at all. So you have Temperance here, which is the major arcana of Sagittarius. And then you have Justice here too, which is the major arcana of Libra. So you got a Sagittarius and a Libra who are showing up. Now the Sagittarius is going to kind of help you be moderate. The Sagittarius is going to help harmonize you in some kind of way. Whatever this victory is, I feel like the Sagittarius is going to come in with all their energy and all their insight and say, okay, you want to keep this popping, you want to keep this growing, you want to keep this steady moving in the right direction. Here's how you're going to do it. They will probably introduce you to some things that might not be the easiest. You might have to, you're very humble and calm, and you're that silent strength, Virgo, but Sagittarius may have you doing some things that are very outward and outspoken and put you in the spotlight and have you acting very charismatic, which might not be typical you, but it's also some things that, now that you're in the spotlight, yeah, you might honestly have to do, you know what I mean? And not, take that kind of silent in the background approach. You might be put in the forefront in the spotlight, and Sagittarius is going to help you kind of manage that, help you bring a balance to it. Like, okay, here's, the things that you need to do so that people can see that you're present, that you're here, but also always be yourself. Always be that grounded, humble. If you're more comfortable backstage in the background, that's cool too. But sometimes you might just have to step out in the front. And so this Temperance is going to teach you how to do that, how you put one foot in and you also keep one foot out, because whatever this victory is, it's for the long term. It's not a short thing. It's like you got a long ways to go with this, and you will be successful and you will be enlightened and you will grow. But Some of it, Virgo, is going to cause you to be in the spotlight. And I know a lot of you don't mind that, but some of you do. So, just kind of following this Sagittarius in that, they're just trying to tell you how to keep a nice, healthy balance. And it's going to require, like I say, you doing some things that may be a little bit uncomfortable for you, but it really is for your good, because justice is here too to say, yep, that's what needs to happen. We have to appease all parties here. Justice has to look at everything. And so, not just the things that are comfortable, but the things that are uncomfortable. And so if you want victory and you want it the right way and you want to continue it, justice is not biased. Justice is not impartial. Justice says what's the truth, what are the facts, and that's what's going to be. Period. So, get ready to get a little bit uncomfortable. That's all I'm trying to say. But it really is for your good, and it's for the greater good, for the people, for the circumstance, whether it's a work thing, a family thing, a friend thing, whatever it is. It's like you're doing it for all. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is definitely you. The Queen of Pentacles is like, hey, listen, I know I have a responsibility. I know I have a lot on my shoulders right now, but I'm going to go take a break because I need a break. The Queen of Pentacles says, listen, my number one focus, not in a selfish way, is herself, because she knows that if she's healthy, if she's well fed and taken care of, and she's feeling good spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, then everybody else will feel the same too. But if she's feeling lethargic, if she's sick, if she's lacking, if she's just not up to par, then that's going to reflect in everybody else too. So it's like she, as the queen, needs to make sure that she is satisfied, that she is good, that in all ways she's healthy. And so that is definitely you, Virgo. That's you coming through like, okay, I see the victory. I know I'm in the public now. I know I have to appease the people, but you are like a reminder to yourself that you have to take care of you first, like God first, and then you. And that's what the Queen of Pentacles is about. She's got, she's the type that when you know her, when you visit her, first thing she's going to say is, are you hungry? Have you had anything to eat? Okay, let me put you on some food. Or here, take this plate, take this water, take this beverage. She's going to make sure that you are feeling well enough before any conversation starts, before any work starts. You need to make sure that you're healthy, you're strong, and you're ready. And so the Queen of Pentacles will stop everything to make sure that that happens. So I feel like, despite all the public influence and, oh my gosh, look who showed up. It's you. Hi, love it. Personal reading. Yay. So despite everything going on, Virgo, you know you best. And so you showing up here is like, yeah, I get it. I fought for this position. I love it. I'm glad that I'm here. But your guiding light. You know how much you can take, and you know when it's time for you to take a break, to step away. When it's like, okay, public, okay, people, I've been in the spotlight, I've been showing you, I've been giving you, I've been telling you. Now I'm gonna go disappear for a little bit, whether it's for hours, minutes, days, weeks, whatever. You as the hermit, you're like, I need some time with just God and myself, because the hermit always follows his guiding light, and that to me is very spiritual. He takes time, he goes to the mountaintop, like Jesus in Christianity. Jesus would often go away from his disciples, away from his followers, and just go take some time where he could pray and connect with God, so that he could figure out, okay, what's next? What are we doing? Where am I going? And just kind of recharge. And so I feel like you showing up is just confirmation of that, Virgo, where you got all this public stuff, you got all this, some of you are going to be put in a position where you're definitely going to be the boss. You're going to be in charge, and people are going to want to see you. They're going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to pick your brain. They're going to want advice, and all that's great. But I feel like you being authentically you is going to say, okay, people, I've been here for a long time now. I've been talking, I've been sharing things, but I'm going to go take a break, because it's just really, it's just for you to recharge and just kind of reconnect with God and see what is next. How should you handle things? The Hermit is seeking answers for, you know, he's at step 1. So he just kind of steps away to go see what's step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on and so on. You know, it's not selfish, it's healthy. He's like, it's a lot going on and he doesn't want to be overwhelmed. And so he just says, okay, you know, people, I'll be back. I'm going to go take a 10 and, you know, when I come back, I'll be recharged. I'll have my answers. I'll know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Know the direction and the guidance and all that. But yeah, Virgo, I definitely see you saying, hold on, let me take a beat. All right, we've got number 3, marriage. So congratulations. Some of you are definitely getting married, getting engaged. Marriage could obviously be between man and wife or whatever your situation is, but it can also be a marriage of ideas, a marriage of businesses, some kind of contract that brings you together and says this emphasis on commitment. Like, we're committed, we're doing this, we're not going nowhere, this is settled, this is what it is. You know what I mean? We're in it for the long haul, for better or for worse. I have number 6, mature woman. So there's a mature woman who's going to come through on this path and journey for you and be very much so a help. She could help you in wisdom and advice and materials and things like that. But think of her as like grandma. She's an older lady who is going to say, you know, she's going to give you the harsh truth and the good truth. Whatever it is, she's going to let you know. And then we have number 13, wealthy man. So this man is coming in. He's got a lot of money, a lot of power, a lot of influence, and I feel like he's coming in to be on your side. If you are a lady, this could be somebody that you marry or somebody that, you know, you have some kind of significant relationship with. And you got number 10, a journey here too. So looking good for you, Virgo. That's what I got. Like, subscribe, share. Talk to you soon.